like that. It's a lot of money, why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bad. You ain't get too bad, my bad. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Same day, why I'ma run it back. Friday, payday, run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. 48 yards, I run it back. I cop a car, I run it back. Go yo, then run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. Hello, that's the Chad calling. Let me.
Okay, Coach, it is always a celebration here in New Orleans, and we are just outside of the French Quarter at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here we go. Mike 27. You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me.
Caught left side by Cobb. Randall Cobb on the breakaway. Touchdown, Cowboys. Randall Cobb, his second touchdown on the season. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. That is a quick strike, one play all the way to the house. You know, the pass was fine, but that run after the catch, impressive.
An absolute horrible time. Of course, any time like this is a horrible time for a defensive breakdown. But where's the tackling? Where were the safeties? You don't expect him to catch the ball, and next thing you know, he's running into the goalpost this early in the game. That's not supposed to happen.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his...
Chill. 185. 48 to Mike. He's tired of me.
This is Alvin Kamara, who made the Pro Bowl in each of his first 2 NFL seasons. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Here's Carr. Trying here for Bryant, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
Demario Davis there on the stop. From the 31, Prescott. He's going to look end zone here for Cooper. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
in danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Now Prescott. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off by a former first-round pick, Patrick Robinson. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Cooper was the target there. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. On 2nd down, Kamara. Gets by him, and now a little daylight. A pretty nice gain there on the run. Gets it to the 35 after showcasing the agile move. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
Brings up 3rd and
40. Down. 180. Watch the boot. Watch the boot.
Carr to throw on 3rd and 1. And this is going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
at their own 20-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Prescott from the gun. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
First down, Cowboys.
Looking back to Cooper's numbers from last year after that trade, he ended up playing 9 games with the Cowboys in 2018. 725 yards, 6 scores. Also had the 100-yard game in the playoffs against the Rams. And if you add up the numbers between the two teams last year, he was over 1,000 for the 3rd time in 4 NFL seasons. Tackle there by Alex Anzalone.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 38-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, 47. 56. No. I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play. 56.
Looking to throw. Prescott. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
He had a good game catching the ball in the backfield a week ago, and they're going to try and involve him in that way in this game as well. But you can tell scouting is taking over. They're making it a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, defensively, they told us, hey, we've got to take him out of the passing game, limit it to just short runs, because he can really impact this offense. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. They'll try the sweep with Allen. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to them, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
At their own 20-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, we're good, we're good. 180.
Toss play, Kamara. Byron Jones in there to make the tackle.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Hey, here we go. Kill, kill, kill. Raider 2.
No gain on this defense, no gain.
Throwing his car on 3rd down. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing.
Let's go, let's go.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give them 7 there on the 1st down carry. And now it looks like we've got a Cowboy shaken up down there on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Elliott. Demario Davis, who was the Saints' leading tackler in his first year in New Orleans, in on the stop.
Tackle made by Demario Davis. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and inches.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
You ain't got nothing.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. After 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
Kill.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. Now this throw caught left side. A breakaway for Michael Thomas. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, an 80-yard touchdown, as they are now on the board here in the first half.
Partner, you know what the real key is to stopping a good passing attack?
You tell me.
Being able to tackle as soon as a guy catches the football.
Didn't work out there.
No, because when you give up the big run after catch, the rack yardage, that puts your defense in a big-time stressful position.
A lot of rack yardage and a touchdown there on the big play. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're coming off a 3 and out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
Squeeze, double.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Cameron Jordan able to record his 5th sack of the season.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
And a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter, as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Here's Ginn. Now a hit and a loose football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Thomas the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down.
But he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
Whip. Watch the whip. Move that down.
Throwing again. Carr. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. 15 yards on the play. 1st down.
The beauty of route running is it doesn't matter what position. Everyone's doing the same thing. In this case, tight end, selling the vertical route. Get the defensive back on his heels, break off for the corner, and with good timing, you get a completion, as we just saw there.
Carr now on first down. Looking downfield for Downs. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
But one thing's for sure, when you got a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Kamara. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
Hey, how you doing, Mitch? Thanks for tuning in, buddy. Dallas Cowboys organization really appreciates it.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Defensive end, DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on to punt for New Orleans.
Yeah, I saw I had that out route, man. It was a little late. I didn't like the initial look I had on it. That was my first read. Yeah, I really didn't like that initial look I had. I thought if I let the ball go down.
And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
A little bit longer. At least came back to it. We can see if we can go ahead and get a touchdown on this drive, though. Stop bullshitting.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Now, if you're a fan of punting, and I know that not many people are, but this game kind of turning into one for you.
Well, it's okay if it's a skills contest, right? We're really into it then, but not during the course of an actual game. This has turned into a field position game, though. Sometimes a better punter may actually determine the outcome.
Prescott on first down. In trouble, and down he goes. Back at the end.
Come on, baby.
Cameron Jordan in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Yeah, you know, I don't choose our route. If anything, I use it more so to set up, you know, another route or just to get him to run with it because they eyeballing it, so.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. And the job becomes twice as difficult
man.
now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Coming up at the half, a reminder we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend.
He's going to give us yards.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Prescott over the middle. Amari Cooper. It's
Thank
complete.
you. We'll take it.
And always going to be brought down by the face
you see, I
mask.
slid that
Here
protection, right?
This is gonna
You see, I was already
down.
ready for the step up, baby. I knew what was going down.
15 more for the face
I was
mask.
already ready for the step up, man.
That absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march off another 15 against your squad.
Kill Tanner! 47! They're running it!
First down, Prescott.
What the fuck? I thought she was going straight up, dude.
That's Elliott. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Boys. Yeah, we're taking our time. I know we got the clock on it.
2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo.
Now Prescott, he's going to float this over the middle, deep.
Come on, let's go, Gallup.
Inside the 30. A big play here for Dallas.
Oh, he's under 2 minutes.
40 yards.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football. One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Yeah, I can't let Cameron get another sack this week. I told my O-line coach we would
4 receivers now, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. 2nd down and 4. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
Come on, boys. We need 7 here, man. We got ball.
To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott.
Carry him, Zeke.
And they'll bring him down
Win the ball.
at the
Win the ball.
13-yard line.
Win the ball.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Here's Prescott.
What the fuck? I said
in the
that.
passing game.
That was for Winton.
Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range.
I'll take
An
that
interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock.
We letting this shit go. Nah, that ain't that. That's on me. I hit square. Trying to hit that. So I gotta blame myself for that.
Seconds of the first half, and the Saints have taken the lead. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime
report to my team. You know what I told them, man. This team clearly isn't better than us. We just got to stop making mental errors, man. Mental errors have us down in this game right now. So we're going to tighten up. Come out in the second half. Come out firing. Defense going to get us the ball back on a 3 and out.
Set now to go for the third
go from
quarter.
there,
The Saints have the lead
step
and
up.
set to receive the kick. That'll be taken in the end zone. And
That's a fumble. Come on, man.
Cost him 5 as
You
he's
get
taken
smacked
down
like
right
that?
at the 20. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way
nothing
in the
against
first
this
half,
team. Yeah, 180
and they've
yard
had
run.
the ability to see what
You
you've
see that
done.
every time
They're
from
going to
Local.
make their
Whip the
adjustments.
shit out
So
that
guess
shit.
what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
A 10th carry for Kamara. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
I'll be walking same time.
From the gun now on 3rd down, Carr. Catch made over the middle by Gill. And they get him down before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
You gotta get back to that.
This first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
You gotta stop going for pick there. Just make the hit. You pop that ball out every time.
Get the weight room. Get the weight room. 93.
On 1st down, Carr. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Carr.
Oh, my. He's looking. Put your fucking hands up, man.
The 35.
He's throwing you a pick.
24 yards. It's a 1st down.
And another thing that makes the comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunky yardage picked up there.
A 1st down run, not going to get him a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Let's go, defense.
On 2nd and 9, Carr, incomplete, right side to
Come
Cook.
on, don't try to cheat.
And he will lose
Come
yardage
on,
back to
bro.
the 34-yard
Better than
line.
that.
It'll be a loss of
Get the
1,
fucking respect.
and it'll be 3rd and 10. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they look to throw. And he gets
You
us
gotta
inside
jump.
the 15.
We
just a
baited
yard
it.
or 2 shy of the 10.
Oh,
They convert on
God,
3rd
that
with a
late
gain of
ass
22.
We baited it, boys. You gotta jump right there, baby. That's you, Vanda.
Back to the ground. It's Kamara. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a holder.
And Kamara has it stripped. And
This game, yo.
And he'll take it into the
This
end zone
game,
for
bro.
the Saints touchdown.
Oh, my God.
Zach Line, his first touchdown
Wow.
of the year. And the Saints
Mitch,
able
tell
to
me you
stretch
seen that, bro.
lead out further. Lux with the extra point, and it's now 21-7.
Yo, I can't do nothing but laugh, bro. Oh, man. This shit felt like, what was that? Was that 18? when we couldn't get a turnover back for our life.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Man.
And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Okay, gang. I respect it. Man.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Oh, man, I can't fucking throw that any quicker, gang. That shit was beautiful.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Cameron Jordan, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. To throw is Prescott. It gets it over the middle to Cobb. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one good for 26 and a first down. And he's been one of their few bright spots here this afternoon.
And as you pointed out, so far he's gotten his. That's not been the issue at all. But the teammates, the other guys, they've been shut down. That's why the defensive guys have to feel pretty good, even though he's over 100 yards.
Yeah, he topped 100 with that last catch. A first down carry by Allen. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
From just shy of midfield, Prescott is going to loft one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete.
All right, Mitch, what you said, trade that? I'm with you on that, bro.
Way out there, but it'll be
he could go.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly. Just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it.
You're going to put that shit in the air for a fucking 30? And then they not going to call pass
in this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Bro, he done, bro.
Forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Here's Prescott. He's got his target. It's Cobb.
Hey, come on, bro. These niggas dirty, B.
First down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure.
All right, how many times we going to run that cover 3? We eat this shit up. That's fine.
The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. His throw caught at about the 5.
You got to get in.
He's brought down. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Let the quarter.
Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. Last year, Dak Prescott had 3 fourth-quarter comebacks, and he's in search of another one right now. They'll try to run it in with Elliott, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each inning in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down.
Are we rolling them 5 yards, Lee?
We'll see how they handle it.
Come on, baby.
Spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator. They've been in attack mode. Had to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack, or do you dial it back a little bit to try and protect this lead?
Well, my cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them on their heels, they'll be best served that way.
And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys' side of the field. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Cowboys' 16-yard line.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
They run it for the first time with a backup Murray. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so,
look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Good shit, Woozie. That should have been a pick either way throwing that route. Vander, you was there. Woozie, you had over top. Beautiful.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Prescott to throw it. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And got his man complete. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory.
Yep.
A big play here for Dallas.
Playing that fucking safety?
57 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
They'll run on first down. Elliott.
Come on, line. I need some fucking blocking, baby.
17. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. For Zeke, one of first 3 years he's had in the NFL. Last year, his 2nd rushing title, 1,434 yards. Not as many as 1,631 that he had as a rookie, but still his yards per game average was the best in the National Football League.
Hike the fucking ball. That's the play I want.
So that'll back him up 5.
Go back to it. I like that.
Second down, Prescott.
Thank you. Finally going to call this pass interference, baby. In the fucking end zone. Let's go.
Let's check in with our referee. They'll come out in the pistol. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Now Elliott, and he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Ezekiel Elliott, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year, as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with an extra point. A very important extra point there, up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th.
Go down here and get a fucking
A couple of teams locked
game,
into a good one here.
Stop letting me get these dumb big ass
scores. The kicks away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. The busy night continues for Kamara. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive
tackles. Stop right here, boys.
He has them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Defensively, mission accomplished, and now with under 3 to go, they may be the last team holding the football.
They may very well be the last team holding the football, unless, of course, you're facing a group that is really aggressive offensively and may want to take a gamble. But theoretically, you've done your job now. You should get the ball back on a punt, but I'd be alert for a fake.
A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And we have reached the 2-minute warning. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Here's a pass swung out.
Y'all not going to block the nigga?
And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line.
All right. We don't got to block. Nah. We good. We don't need a block, y'all. Damn, boy. I left y'all boy out there. God. Y'all blocked
so the
that,
Cowboys
man.
in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie.
Kill. We're going to 53. Mike 46. We're going to 54. Going to 56.
Prescott. To the right side, he's got Cooper. It's complete.
How you doing, dog? Thanks for joining in, bro.
For 3rd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver, that makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
46.
Prescott to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
Let's take our time.
Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. They come up here on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. It's Patrick Robinson there on the stop. Now Prescott. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 8 yards of the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Here's Prescott. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Prescott going to come up 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. Now back to the ground with Elliott. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Block the screen, block the screen, block the screen.
Again, it's Elliott. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. The Cowboys on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 7. Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Put that suit up right,
and he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. You talk about a big kick under pressure in the 4th quarter. I mean, that wasn't like a 33-yarder. That was long distance.
Not only does it show the faith that they have in him, but also remember, if they'd missed that one, they're giving up the ball near midfield, so they had to be very confident that he was going to put that one through the post.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
Let's see if they can do it. Might be easier said
Money
than
Maker?
done.
Nah, Smith 6, JJ. That's barely makes it matter, bro. Come on, bro.
An incomplete pass leads to
You know the
2nd and
truth.
10 from the 25.
You know the truth.
He'll look to throw. Over the middle, it's Jared Cook.
We don't got no timeouts, boys. You can't get it. Good game, fellas.
It'll go as a gain of 25.
Good game, fellas.
Play that started
He's
back
done.
at the 25.
Stick a fork in him. That's why you pay your
kicker. It's
kicker.
going to be hard to digest. You take the lead into the 4th quarter, lose that lead. Maybe they felt like they let this one slip away a little bit.
It will definitely feel like that because when you have a lead in the 4th quarter, all you talk about doing is finishing and closing a game out. But when you flip it over, how about that? Making the comeback and then finishing the game, sealing it on defense, they will feel jubilant in their locker room.
So for Dallas,
17-1
they're on a nice early roll
Thank
as
y'all
they
for
move to
tuning in for this
3-1
victory.
with a win here.
You know,
and they will head back
definitely
home
had some tough
next
turmoil in the
Meanwhile, for the
first half
Saints,
with two picks,
they'll
two
drop
unnecessary
down
picks
to
at that.
1-3.
Went down,
And they'll get a
went
chance
down
to
early.
redeem themselves at home
But these
next
teams got
week.
heart, man. They battle, as you see, and we got a kicker that makes it at the right time, I
Charles
guess.
Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time.
Hey,
right
man,
here.
you know,
It's
I
the
don't like to
NFL
slander my
on EA
opponents,
Sports.
you know, man. He played well. His team just couldn't come up with it in crunch time, you know. Any more questions? You guys commenting? Any questions? Give it a second to come through. I know you're on a little bit of a delay. Well, shoulda, coulda, woulda, but he didn't, motherfucker. So get the fuck off my stream, Mitch. I'll go ahead and send that chat invite, you guys. Yes, that Dak very well may be on the trade block. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna fire him, but I'm definitely not gonna cut him. You know, I will look into trading him because he is in a contract year as well. So he wants a pretty penny. All right, that's all the questions we're taking for today. Take this to the chat room, fellas. Thank you. We're out.